Hello my friends, Jen Hillman here. And today I have a guided meditation video for you. Today's video is going to be special because this is going to be a moving meditation. So we will still be moving and stretching our body, but we're going to be working in a more mindful and slow meditative way. So all of the movements that we're going to do in this video are pretty easy, pretty straightforward, and it's really about tuning into the feeling in your body. So I invite you to keep your eyes closed for as much of the video as you feel comfortable, because closing your eyes allows you to enter into that quiet internal place where you can really feel the movement coming from an organic place inside of you. At the same time, you're welcome to open your eyes at any time if you need clarity on the movement that we're doing, or just want to double check and see if you're moving in the right way. You're welcome to watch along. That won't disrupt your meditation, but I do invite you to experiment with keeping your eyes closed. So we're going to start sitting. So you can go ahead and roll out your mat and find a comfortable seat. If you feel most comfortable sitting on a block or a cushion, feel free to do that. And just let your hands rest onto your knees. Feel the weight of your pelvis dropping down towards the earth. Lift up through your spine as you start to close your eyes and go inward to feel your breath. So we start from this place of stillness, allowing ourselves to become present and notice how we feel. Where's the tension in your body? Where is your breath flowing? Just dropping into stillness. And as you breathe, start to feel that breath moving up and down your spine. As you inhale, you feel your spine grow taller. And as you exhale, you feel your spine contract to press out all the air from your lungs. Feeling that breath turn to an inhale, lift up, grow taller, feel yourself expand with breath until it comes to the apex and starts to turn into an exhale. You feel your spine starting to wave forward, contracting that breath. With each inhale and exhale, feel that movement grow bigger and bigger in your body until you really start to feel your spine waving to the top. And as you exhale, you feel your spine start to round and contract, pressing out all of the air. And we're just going to explore this movement for a few more rounds of breath. I invite you to let this movement start to become as big and expressive as it feels good to you. Really growing tall, lifting up in your spine, opening your chest, rolling your throat open towards the sky. And as you exhale, you feel your spine rounding forward, releasing your head and shoulders until it turns into an inhale again, rolling your spine up, expanding your breath, then contracting and breathing the air out. Exhale and fold, releasing the spine forward. And One more time, we'll inhale together, slowly unfurling the spine all the way back up to a sitting position. And we're going to reach up and over to one side. So I'm reaching my right hand to the floor and reaching my left arm up and over, taking a side stretch. Reach through your arms and your fingertips, feeling that stretch through the side of your waist. And on your next inhale, wave your spine back up to center. Let your left arm float down to the earth. And as you inhale, reach your right arm up and over, expanding the side of your waist, opening the space along your rib cage, opening up underneath the arm. Feel your breath even as you stretch here, tuning into that side body stretch. And on your next inhale, let's come all the way back up to center. Coming back to where we began, just take a moment to breathe here, feeling that opening. And then we're going to transition to our hands and our knees. If you feel comfortable, you can try making that transition with your eyes closed. Of course, you're always welcome to open your eyes so you can get settled on your mat. Just staying with that inward focus, we start to move into cat and cow. Stretch your belly open as you inhale and wave the spine long. And as you exhale, you feel your spine contract, pressing out all the air, releasing the head and shoulders. Inhale again. So this is very similar feeling to when we were sitting and just experimenting with the breath. And as you exhale, you feel that air contracting out of your body. And as you round your spine, you can press even more air out of your lungs until it naturally turns into an inhale. The spine opens up as your chest and your belly fill with air, opening all the way to the top of the inhale until you feel it press into an exhale. So you can continue with this movement, cat and cow, but as you start to loosen up your spine, you can even start to explore some side stretching, right? Reaching your right hip towards your right shoulder and over to the left side. Feeling that side body stretch. You can start to make circles with your torso. You can roll your head in circles, or you can just keep working with that cat and cow. Just finding whatever movements feel good for your spine, starting to loosen things up and get things moving. And with your eyes closed, you can really tune into that sense of what feels good for your body. And we'll just take another round of breath here, breathing in and out, and make our way back to neutral tabletop position. And from here, walk your knees back behind you just a little bit. Keep your toes tucking underneath you and start to draw your hips back behind you. You'll feel your chest melt towards the earth as you press your hands forward like you could stretch your mat apart. Then just like we were doing with our cat and cow, you start to round your spine until you come all the way forward and open through the chest. So now we can accentuate the breath, right? So exhale your breath as you sink your hips back. Then as you inhale, start to feel your spine waving forward, opening up through the chest until you fill yourself up with air. And exhale as you press the earth away, tractioning your hands forward. Reach your sitting bones back. Feel that stretch in your chest and your shoulders until you start to inhale, feeling yourself shifting forward and waving the spine long. Full inhale. One more time like this. You can exhale your breath. Draw your hips back. Feel that nice stretch through your back and chest and shoulders. And inhale. We're going to come right back to our tabletop position, neutral. Take one inhale here. Unfurl your spine. And bring the tops of your feet down. Sink your hips back. Make your way to child's pose. Coming all the way down onto your mat. Let your forehead relax down. Stretch your fingertips forward so you feel that nice length through your whole spine from top to bottom. Stay connected with your deep and rhythmic breath. And then we'll take another side body stretch here. Walk both of your hands over to the right side, staying with your child's pose, but just reaching the arms over to the right so you can take a nice opening along your side waist. You can even start to drop your hips towards the left side, giving you even more juicy stretch through your side body. And on your next inhale, walk your hands back to center. And exhale as you walk your hands over to the left. And you can sink your hips down towards the right side, giving you an even deeper stretch sensation. Just staying with the rhythm of your breath, breathing into that side body stretch. Then gently make your way back to center. And before we finish up our stretching meditation, we're going to take our biggest stretch yet. You can lift your gaze forward between your hands. Of course, you can keep your eyes closed here, but you can open them. As we transition to downward facing dog, tucking your toes and lifting your hips up towards the sky. Now, if downward dog is a particularly challenging pose for you and it causes you more tension than relaxation, you are more than welcome to stay in your child's pose or do any other stretch that feels supportive to your body. But if you are someone who gets the benefit of downward facing dog, this is a great time to start to stretch out the backs of your legs. You're welcome to walk your dog, wag your tail. Find any expression of this shape that allows you to just open up, breathing into whatever tight places you find. I really invite you to move around in this shape, just exploring your own body. Let this be your meditation, feeling, being present with what's happening, what's occurring in your body. And we'll just take another round of breath here, a nice deep full inhale. And a complete exhale, bringing your pose to a close. Slowly start to walk your feet back towards the middle of your mat. And we're going to come all the way back down to a seat. So if you opted to stay in child's pose or you were doing any other stretch, just start to bring your pose back to center, coming back to our seat. And just take a couple of deep breaths here and notice. Observe the changes in your body after moving, breathing, bringing that focused attention to your own experience. This is the meaning of present moment awareness. So just savor it, enjoy it, and learn to live it. Thank you so much for joining me in this practice. It's my honor to guide you through this journey. Please stay in your meditation for as long as you can. And when you're ready to practice again, I'll be here ready to support you along the way. Thanks for watching. Namaste.